Hey guys, and welcome to another video. So today I'm going to be doing a review on the new L'Oreal, if you can see here, Glow Drops. Now this packaging looks absolutely beautiful. When I first saw this in one of the drawers, I actually found this in Sutton, Superdrug store, because I was working there for a bit. I haven't seen it in my store yet, unless, you know, it's arrived there. I haven't been in my store for a while. This is $9.99. It is highlighter drops. Everyone knows about highlighter drops. Barry M just released their highlighter drops. Makeup Revolution have their really popular highlighter drops as well. You know, everyone knows of the Cover FX highlighter drops. Highlighter drops are a thing. They've been a thing for a while, and to me it's a bit late for them to be coming in. I know L'Oreal just released a new glow kit, and it's full of kind of like holographic, like greenish, bluish, really stroby kind of highlighters. Nothing really natural, you would say. So natural, I would say this comes in it because it's more of a pink undertone highlighter. So for skin tones like mine, so light skin tones, it will be perfect. It might come across a little bit quite icy on darker skin tones, but I mean, obviously you can always mix it in or add a little bit of a warmer highlighter drop to it. But again, it's in one of those pumpy drops. It's a typical highlighter drop kind of product. It's got 15 milliliters in it. I'm not really sure how much these ones have. What was this? The Barry M ones have 12 mils, so there's 3 mils more in this one than the Barry M ones. I'm not really sure how many the Makeup Revolution one has though, but this is the highlighter fluid. I did peel the back here to read what it said, and it said apply all over face or on areas you want to highlight. That's literally it. Highlighter fluid. So I'm going to try this out today. It doesn't have a shade name, it just comes as it is, because I remember going to the BeautyCon by Superdrug. It's like a beauty conference. I went to like the L'Oreal section because they had their own little mini place. We went to different brands, and we saw, I think I saw this, I'm not exactly sure if I did or didn't, but I definitely saw the Glow Kit, the palette, which is out right now, the holographic lip toppers, lip gloss kind of things, and we saw the new metallic lip glosses. So these will be coming out very soon. They're small little lip glosses, like metallic red, like a metallic orange I think, but I definitely saw the metallic shimmery glosses, and the top of the packaging where you spin it off, it's like designed with swirls of red and gold, I think, something like that to what I remember. So that should be coming out, what's today? Today's Thursday, and it should be coming out, I believe, Wednesday next week, because it's the new promotion change. So everything new, any new products, all the new promotion for Christmas, Black Friday should be coming out. So yeah, I'm going to try these out today and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so I've primed my face. I used Benefit Professional instead of using my Smashbox Primer Radiance, because I used a silicone based one because I don't want any illuminators to come through, because I want you to see how the highlighter drops itself work on my face. I don't want to put anything on that will illuminate my skin. That's not this. So yeah, so I'm going to use the Lancome Teint Idol Ultra 24 Hour Foundation in the shade 25. I actually got this for free. I went to the National Wedding Show that was held at Excel Centre recently, and in the goodie bags, free goodie bags, they were handing out Lancome foundation. I was shocked. I was like, they're really handing out to everyone Lancome foundation. Luckily I swapped with one of the people I was working with, because I was working at a stand. I had number 48, which is too dark for me, so I swapped with someone and I got 25. So this actually works really well. It comes off slightly, ever so slightly orangey if I don't blend it down my neck, but you can't really tell. Throughout the day it kind of just blends into my skin. So I'm going to use this with the highlighter drops, and I'm going to use a damp sponge. So I got 2 pumps of foundation on my hand. Let me just pop open this highlighter drop bottle. This is how it comes out. I'm gonna put that looks like a lot. That was kind of like one big pump. Now with my finger, I'm just gonna mix it in together. This is what I like to do, because what's the point of just adding it in and not mixing it in together, so one part of your face is going to be illuminated and the other part isn't? Well, it's mixed in, so let me just apply it to my face. My skin has been really bad recently because I've been eating a lot of sugar. So note to self, no more sugar. That's it. I've just spent 3 days snacking on sugary sweets. And my skin has just shown the effects of it. So that's not good. Alright. Up to now, I can already see my skin being really nice and glowy. You can see that already. There. The thing about illuminators usually is that if you have really big pores on your face, it's not really advised for you to use illuminators because it brings out the pores more. Because, you know, the way illuminator looks on the skin, it kind of just brings everything out on the skin. So for me, the biggest places where I have like larger pores would be my cheek areas. So what I usually do is I just get powder and I powder it down so that it kind of smooths over the pores. It depends on what powder you have as well. Like the Sephora powder that I use really smooths off the pores. It looks like I have no pores at all. Okay, so up to now I've done my whole face. It's not like obviously finished, but I mean with foundation it's done. As you can see, I've got like a really nice soft glow everywhere. I'm just going to finish off my entire face. It's going to be really simple. So, you know, concealer, contour, brows, everything. I'm going to finish my whole makeup, minus the fact that I'm actually going to use this to highlight my cheekbones. I'm not going to use any powder today. I'm going to use this to highlight my cheekbones. So I'm going to keep everything liquidy today. So liquid highlighter on the underneath my foundation and on the cheekbones. So I'm going to finish everything else and then come back to you when I'm about to put the highlighter on. So let's hope that my face looks alright when we get there. So yeah. Alright, I'm back. I've done everything. Everything's finished. Bronzer, this, that, the other. As you can see, I still have a glow. It looks as if I've highlighted, but I haven't. I have underneath the arch of my brow and the inner corner of my eyes. Whatever I put my inner corner, I always put on the under arch of my brow. So that is separate. But I haven't put any highlighter on my cheekbones, down the bridge of my nose, cupid's bow, chin, nothing. But as you can see, hopefully, it is kind of, you know, dewy looking. Like I look highlighted but not oily, which is nice. I mean, for $9.99 it's expensive compared to all the other ones, which are like $6.99 or $5.99, things like that, or £6. So, you know, this is the more pricier highlighter in the drugstore. Obviously it's L'Oreal and they're going to price it like that. So what I'm going to do, let me just show you what it looks like on my bare hand, the highlighter drop. It blends in very smoothly. It's really silky. It feels really smooth. It doesn't kind of drag on the skin. It almost feels like an oil, but it's not. It feels really nice. I don't know if you can see it, but it is there. It gives the hand a really nice subtle glow. Really subtle, but like it's a really subtle glow. But it looks so beautiful. It looks as if I've moisturised my hand in the way, if you get what I mean. So it gives you kind of like a moisturised look. So it, honestly, you can't see it at all, but it gives me a really soft glow. I don't know if I compare it to the other hand, but it gives it a really soft glow there. So I'm going to take some, I'm going to take a drop, like that. So it's literally a drop like this. I'm going to take some on the back of my hat, or my finger. I'm going to start to pat it just on the top of the cheekbone. So I take with my middle finger and then I blend it out with my ring finger. So together. It is so subtle and it blends in so nicely. It's very blendable to what I can see. I mean, compared to the other liquid highlighter that I use, which is the Liquid Chrome by Barry M, this is very subtle, and I mean very subtle. The other one is very metallic glowing. This is just, it's think of like metallic, bitty, very highlighted, very glowy and exaggerated. This is the complete opposite. Like, it's almost as if it's there, but it's not. You might have to layer it up if you really wanted it, if you want it to be exaggerated. It is really beautiful and light. I think that's what I like the most about it. It doesn't look like as if it's there and just standing out. It blends into the skin so beautifully, you just can't see where it starts and stops. Maybe you can here, but on my chin especially, you can't see where it starts or stops, but it's a really subtle glow. On my nose, it's a really gentle glow. So if you want a gentle highlighter, this is probably perfect for you. Again, it doesn't dry. It doesn't dry really quickly, so it doesn't leave like an outline of where it stopped and started, which is really good, because I hate when things dry so quickly. You can see where it started, and you can see where it, and if you try to blend it out, you can still see the outline. So it's just one of those products that really blend in so nicely. I hope it doesn't move around on my skin. That's the worrying part when products don't dry. I mean, it feels so lovely and it looks so stunning. Well, okay, do you know what? I've got the L'Oreal one on this hand. Let me get my pink undertone Barry M one. So this is in At First Light, this one here. I'm going to put a drop on my hand. Okay, so this is the Barry M drop in the pink undertone. Now, do you see the difference? This you can really see. You can really see it. It's very metallic looking. Now, do you get what I mean between very subtle and gentle and very out there and chromy and very stroby, compared to a very light, very natural? So if you're the type to not wanting to look like a tin can, which I almost sometimes like to look like, I think the L'Oreal one would be perfect. Like, honestly, just looking at them both, if I'm feeling to go all out, I'll probably use a Barry M, but if I'm feeling to go very natural, very subtle, very glowy and fresh from within kind of look, I'd probably go with the L'Oreal one, because between the two, one's very harsh and one isn't. Like, I mean, you tell me if you want to comment down below and tell me which one you prefer. I mean, this is L'Oreal and this is Barry M. They're both pink undertone highlighters, and as you can see, they both look absolutely, like, completely different. So yeah, that's what I mean when I say it blends in so well and very natural. I use the term very natural a lot because it looks like it's as if it's you didn't put anything on, as if you did. It comes from the skin. It looks really good. I'm actually quite shocked because I didn't think I'd like it. I don't know why, but I find that L'Oreal tends to overprice their products for something that you could get cheaper somewhere else in drugstore. Like, and that like their eyeshadow palettes are £15. I can get the same coloured eyeshadow palettes with MUA for like £6 or £8, you know. So that's why I tend to stray away from L'Oreal unless I really hear good things about it. But this has actually surprised me so much, other than the packaging, which I think is absolutely stunning. Like, it may just look like a bottle and a squeezy applicator, but to me it just looks so attractive. Like, I would really just look at it on the stand and think, wow, that is really pretty, I want to buy that. So great packaging, first of all. I think the outcome looks amazing. I think it looks great. I don't feel like topping it up anymore because I think it looks really nice already. Usually I would go crazy with it, really crazy with it. Highlighters, powders, doesn't matter, I go crazy with it. But with this product especially, I don't want to go extra with it because it just looks so nice with one layer. It looks so nice, so natural. It blends into the skin really well. It doesn't leave a layer into the skin. It doesn't remove the foundation off of my skin. Although some liquid products kind of, because of how tacky and sticky they are and you use your fingers, it removes the makeup on your face, and you know, you just spent time putting the makeup on and you're using a product that takes it off. It's a waste of time. So up to now, I think it looks stunning. I'm just going to finish the lips, finish the spray, look pretty, I hope, and then I'm going to come back and kind of give you my final verdict. Okay, so this is it. I'm actually wearing a Nip and Fab matte liquid lipstick. That's what it said, matte liquid lipstick. I'm waiting for it to dry. So if I'm talking kind of weird, it's because I don't want my lips to touch together. And so one layer will have, you know, no liquid lipstick and the other will have thick liquid. Do you get what I mean? I don't want to touch my lips together. So the highlighter, I think I look great. This highlighter I think is fabulous. I see their vision, because nowadays liquid highlighters are there to make you look glowy and like beautiful, obviously glowy and just really strobing. And I think I kind of see the age target range. I know they're going for the trend, but they also want to make sure it is above the 20s as well as in between, you know, ages, let's say 20s to 40s. I don't know their target age range, but I can see where they're going with it. They want it to be usable for all ages. I'm not capping it at 40, by the way. You can be any age and use whatever makeup you want. But I see kind of their target area for this, and it is a great highlighter. I'm definitely 100% going to be using this, unfortunately, instead of my Barry M one. I really like this. It's really subtle, it's really beautiful. If I laid it, I think it would still look beautiful and it wouldn't cake up my face. I added, because I went to brush my teeth, I just scrubbed my lips with baby wipe, and I added a little bit more of this onto my Cupid's bow, and I thought I put too much until I blended it out, and it really blended in so seamlessly that it wasn't like too much. So I think you'd have to layer it ever so much to get the kind of, you know, depth, well, not depth, the how highlighted you want it to be. But overall I think it's a stunning highlighter, definitely much more of the natural, you know, section. Barry M's like up here, like, as well as Makeup Revolution, all up here, all those enhancer drops up here. This is more down here, as in it's glowy, but it's also very soft and youthful, and I really like it. I'd use this on my mum, to be honest. I'd lather my mum's face in this and then add some really nice foundation, and she'd look glowing, youthful, moisturized, hydrated. Like, I think it's just one of those things. I think this is going to be really popular. Maybe not the price, but I think it's an amazing highlighter, and I would definitely use this again and again and again. So that's pretty much my verdict on it. If you guys do buy it, if there are testers for this, I'm not really sure if there will be on a stand or something, or on a little L'Oreal stand, I'm not sure. But if there is, please try it out. It is really lovely. It is really gentle, and I think a lot of people are going to really like it. So that is the review. I hope you guys did enjoy. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share and comment, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.